Hello guys, welcome to T.L.B.P, Two Latin Brothers. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
And we're alone today. So, how's your week been?
My week's been crazy.
Yeah.
I've done like 3 midterms.
3 midterms?
This week. And like right after another. I had one Wednesday, then I had one Thursday, then I had today. Because we're actually recording on the day this is going up.
Yep.
Because that's how bad we're just today. This week's been super busy for us.
Yeah.
Just haven't had time to be like, hey, we're gonna record this today, or we're not gonna record that at all. And it's been like,
it's just been a busy week.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought we were gonna miss this week because of how busy I've been.
Really?
Yeah, I had like so much stuff I had to get done, and like I actually thought I had a couple of other things I needed to get done today, but I got extensions for that stuff.
Yeah.
So we were able to record today. Otherwise, we wouldn't have even recorded today.
I had a civics test today. That's the hardest thing I've had today. And even then, it wasn't that hard.
You had a civics test?
Yeah.
On what, the government?
No. Because, that's what civics is.
I was studying that stuff, like, the federal, the
provincial,
the municipal.
Municipal. Also known as local.
I know, but we're not going to get into that. We're not going to
talking about politics.
We're not going to talk about politics during the podcast.
We're supposed to be like a comedy podcast, and we're doing such a poor job of
being a comedy podcast.
I know, we're not even comedic. We're just talking.
Yeah, I know. At this point, I know. I think I'm gonna have to change the genre.
No, I like it.
You like it this way?
I like it this way.
Okay, well.
The funny part about us is that we're not funny.
The funny? Okay, that's not funny at all. Like, we need to fix this.
You just laughed to when I said that, so that means something,
Okay, look, I don't know how I'm supposed to be funny in certain moments in time. Like, it's kind of hard to be funny, like, on command. Like, I'm not a comedian.
Yeah, it's true. I have like no good stories.
You have like no good stories?
I have like no good stories. I really haven't done anything this week.
Actually, I have one good story.
You have one good story.
Good story that happened this week. Okay, so during my midterms, right? So most of the times we're like, well, some of the people in my classes, like, they coordinate to like study together, or like they'll make like a cheat sheet sort of thing, like a study guide type of thing, and then they'll send it to each other. And today, the exam I had, there was another section who had the exam the day before.
Yeah.
So we were all like interrogating them today, like, yo, man, what's it on? Like, what do we need to know this? Did I need to know this? Did I overstudy for it, right? So it was like, and then there were people who were like, I'm so done with this semester. I'm not even going to attempt. I didn't even study. I didn't even try to study last night. Like, I'm done. It's over. This is where I call it quits. And I'm like, these people are like just tapping out already. And I was like, honestly, like, I'm done. I'm also done. Like, I'm just so done with this.
You're just like, yeah, I'm dropping this.
I know. It's like, I'm so done, because it's like, I've never had it where it's literally one day after another.
I see.
It's actually kind of hard. Like, I remember my very first year of college, I had like, I'd even have like 2 on the same day, but I'd still have like a day in between. And some of them were before reading week, so I was able to adjust for that.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, we're so boring.
No,
we have nothing to talk about.
No, but I was getting back. So we were all like interrogating them, and this one guy goes, you got this. And we all turn and look at him like, well, what do you mean you got this? He's like, well, as long as you went over the stuff, you've been doing classes. And this one girl goes, I didn't even bother to study. And we all turn and look at her like, oh, you're doomed.
and so with the highest mark of the class, what?
Yeah, we're all like, you're doomed. Like, this is how it's going to end.
Yeah.
This is where you messed up. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then. I'm trying to think of a funny story, or like just a story in general, but I don't know. Huh.
Oh, I have another one.
You haven't?
Yeah, I went to the dollar store the other day to get water.
Okay.
Anyway, but like, okay, no, so I went to the dollar store. Okay, look, and I like, and they have like these certain types of bottles you get for 25 cents.
Yeah.
Like these little bottles of water. So I go and I have like a loonie in my pocket, which is $1 for those who aren't Canadian. For context.
Yeah.
For context. So So she's like, she's going through it, right? And I pay for the bottle, right? And I give her the loonie, and then she's like, oh, I'm out of quarters. So she has to call her manager. Her manager comes, she gets more quarters. And then out of nowhere, she's handing me a $5 bill.
What?
I gave her $1. Like, how did we escalate from $1 to $5? She's like, here's your change. And I'm like standing there holding this $5 bill, like, I gave you $1. And she turns and looks at me, she's like, no. And I'm like, I gave you $1. And she goes, no. And I'm like, yes, you did. And then like the manager goes, Anli points at the screen because it shows what she inputted into the screen. Yeah. And she turns and looks at it and she's like, oh, I have to give you 75 cents back. And then she's just like looking at where did I get the $5 though? She's just like all confused. And I'm like, can I just get like the 75 cents, please? Like, honestly, if you want, you can keep it at this point. But it was like really funny because there's like this huge line behind me because there's only one cash open. Oh, this tends to be a trend in Canadian dollar stores for some reason. They always only have like one cash open, and the line will be from one end of the store to the other, and they'll still only have one cash open.
Yeah, I've never liked how stores are like so busy, and like you clearly see there's somebody else working at the same time, and they don't go and like mend the cash.
Well, like so, like in this case, right? So. But it was really funny, like, because she was trying to figure this out, and I spent like 10 minutes at the cash trying to get a bottle of water.
Oh man.
Like,
and at one point you were gonna make money.
Oh no, it's like, she was gonna like, she had to go get the manager, and then the manager like had to go open their safe, get like change out and stuff. Yeah. But it was really funny, like that she was like, here's $5. I'm just like, she places it in my hand. $5? I'm like, I gave you $1. I'm like, when did we do this transaction? Like, when did my $1 turn into like $7 so you could give me $1 back?
How much was the water?
It was like 25 cents.
So, oh, really?
Yeah, so she had to give me back 75 cents.
Oh, I see.
So it was like really funny because I was like just looking at the $5, like, you feeling all right? and I walk out, and then this other guy, he just like, I think he like gave up on the line. He was like walking out. I was like, I'm done.
You just reminded me of one of my teachers. When you answer wrong, she's like, "What do you want? Something?" She's just like, she just like likes to make comments like that.
But this guy, he like follows me out. He's like, man, sometimes you get like the dumbest people to work here. Like, at least do high school math. Like, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
You know, like, at least have a grade 9 level math education. It's not that hard. It's so straight simple. And it was really fun.
You could probably mend the cash with, like, a grade 5 understanding of math.
Depends on what the person's buying.
True.
And also, like, the way, because you also have to deal with, like, cents. So you have to be able to calculate within the decimal, right? And that's not exactly the easiest thing. A lot of people have a hard time calculating within the decimal.
True.
It's like it reminds me actually of another thing. I have a prof where he was telling us how he used to tutor math.
Yeah.
And how he's like, he couldn't remember, he was working with like younger kids. It was like grade 3. Oh, during EQAO, he would like be one of the people who would circulate making sure kids weren't cheating on each other. And he's like, what he says is like, have you ever had to explain how to do long division? Like, explain to someone how to do long division. Yeah. Like, he's like, I know how to do it, but how do I explain it without telling them the answer, right? Yeah. He's like, it's actually like, whoa. Like, it's really hard things. Like, and also like, cause it's just a skill you pick up. Yeah. The same thing with multiplication. Yeah. Right? Like, how do you know 5 times 3 is 15?
I just know.
Right? You just know it's 15, right? Like, you don't have to go through like, well, you add 5 3s. They equal 15, right?
It's better if you just know how to count.
Oh yeah,
and that number, so like 5, 10, 15, you know.
Yeah, but that's also giving them the answer, right? Yeah. So
but you can just be like count by 5s. You didn't give them the answer.
No, yeah, but like, see, that's explaining it, right? But he was like in the like certain aspects, like he was like, you know, struggling to like do it because he was like, I was still like in high school, or like he was in his first year of college, and he's also like in social in like a social science.
I see.
So, like, he doesn't even have to deal with math on a day-to-day basis. He was just grateful he remembered how to do all this stuff. It's like, oh, that's how you do long division.
Oh, man.
Like, honestly, like, there are times where, like, I'll look back at, like, stuff like that and be like, I spent so many years practicing this skill that
like,
I'll never use.
As of grade 7, you don't really use division that much.
No, you'll use it soon.
Yeah, but like...
Again.
Yeah, but like, you know...
Like, because now everything's squaring.
Yeah.
Squared this, squared that, squared this, squared that.
Or get the squared root.
Yeah, or the square root, because we love the square root of everything. The square root is where it's at.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's one of those, like, things that they teach you in school because they have to teach you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We're so awkward. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with us?
I don't know.
It's just been a very long week. We've been kind of boring.
We're brain dead. Well,
Yeah.
I'm brain dead.
Well, you're brain dead. I don't know. I don't know why I don't have any good stories. I don't know. We're just so silent. This is so stupid.
Oh! I thought of something. Okay, so like a week ago now, well over a week ago now, everyone started releasing their folding phone.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like that. This is a great topic.
So,
okay?
So we're going into tech now.
Yes, we're going into tech. But here's the thing. Okay, ready for this? Okay.
Yes.
So Samsung. Everyone knows who Samsung is, and if you don't, it's a phone company. They also make fridges. They make washing machines. They make TVs. They make
everything.
They make laptops. They're anything.
Everything but clothing.
Everything tech they do.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've established that. They released their folding phone, and it's got like a notch on like the left or the right corner for the cameras. And then Huawei, this Asian company that also makes phones, released theirs, and it doesn't have a notch. So everyone's like, they did it better. And it's really funny because it's been like, I don't know, I want to say it's been like a couple of days since Huawei released theirs.
Yeah. And
one of the chief CEOs of Samsung said that their design for their folding phone is actually bad. And I was like, whoa. It's like the funniest thing because he's like, oh, they did it better than we could, guys. And we used to be like the top guys in design. Stop slacking off. Get your stuff together. And I was like, yo, even like one of the guys up top is like, yeah, we messed up here.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
To think about. But I don't know.
I don't think folding phones it's gonna be a big thing.
They're saying it's the future.
Yeah, I know.
It's the future.
It's a phone. It's a tablet. Oh, look. Connect this keyboard. It's a computer. That's what they're trying to get at.
Yeah, like the dream. I mean, it would actually be really cool if your phone could be everything. You know.
Yeah. Your
personal computer as well as your phone.
Yeah.
Like
we don't have that kind of power yet.
No processing power.
Yeah.
Right, because what my laptop can do, my phone doesn't even scratch the surface of what my laptop can do. Right, and then if I had like a tower, my tower could probably do like. Be 10 times better than what I think my phone just vibrated.
Yeah, I kind of heard that.
Yeah, like did it come through the mic?
Yeah. There it goes again. Wow, that's great.
This time it's because I was holding up to the mic. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We're good.
It'd
be like it's like a game letting you know.
No, it's just YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube post notification, you know.
Yeah. Because
I'm like, I gotta like.
People are not gonna be like, you guys should start uploading on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. No. Like, if they could see the way you're laying down right now.
Yeah, but like, it could just be audio with a picture, right?
I mean, yeah, but it's not like as engaging, right? Who's gonna sit through an audio? Like, it's not like a lyrics video, like a music lyrical video, you know, where like the lyrics are.
Unless you take time, starts like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Like, Adrian says, Victor says.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna type out everything you said. That's way too much.
That's
work.
way too much work. Yeah.
I'd have to be like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, what am I gonna, you know, it'd be so annoying to have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, we're almost halfway through the podcast.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We haven't talked about
anything.
There's many topics we can talk about. Like, we just did a little bit on tech.
Yeah.
we almost got into politics, but we don't want to go there.
Oh, I want. Okay, so there's this girl who used to go to school with me. Who she plays the guitar, and the other day she posted this thing how like she picked up the guitar again, and I was like, I was like, because for context, I used to be when I was in high school, I played the saxophone. The alto saxophone, for those who are like, oh, which one does he play? Because there's like 4 of them. But so I played the alto saxophone in high school, and I've been playing it for like, what, 7 years now?
Yeah,
or more
7.
than that. More than that now.
I would say 7.
I'm like on 9 now.
I'd say 7.
I'm at 9.
I'd say 7 because you don't pick it up that much anymore.
Well, okay, fine. We'll
like
say
every
8.
once in a
we'll
while.
Say 8. We'll say 8. But like
7.5.
No, I'm gonna put 8. 8's the solid number.
The childish answer.
Okay, look. The thing is like I can still pick it up and I can still play it. Fairly well, like better than someone who like started like a week ago.
Yeah.
Right, because it's like it's all.
Then
there.
there's also those people who just have it and they're just gifted and they're just like.
Yeah, but I'm not a gifted student. My skills are acquired. Practice. Anyway, so like I was thinking about that, and I'm like, I wonder how many people who went to high school with me, who were in music, and if they could still pick up their instrument and like still play something,
like a scale or something.
Yeah, like I think it'd be really funny to see that. I almost want to like walk around, start like being like, "Yo, man, trumpet!" Like just chuck a trumpet at them, go play, film it.
Gets like one of every single instrument you need to complete like a band.
It'd be so complicated.
Just like toss it, play. I don't remember, bro.
You'd be like, yeah, man, that was grade 9. I only took it in grade 9. Are you sure? I'm almost positive I saw you in my grade 10 music class. But it's like one of those skills that you learn that unless you go into that field, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Like it's a very specific
skill,
right? Like it's not like math that you can even apply it to like certain problems and stuff.
Yeah.
And like math crosses over to a lot of stuff. Science does the same thing. And like the social sciences are basically just how we interact with each other.
Yeah.
So like, but
not unless you're going into the music.
Well, like, look, okay, drama, art, and music. Those 3 arts can't be applied anywhere else.
Art can.
Well, what design?
Yeah, or architect.
Oh, I suppose, but like that's about it, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
and sometimes in engineering.
Well, if you're the guy drafting, right?
Yeah.
You know, doing all the designs.
Yeah, see, for drawing,
engineers don't typically do the designs, though. They do all the math, and the architect's the one who designs it.
Actually, yeah, okay.
So like, you can't really, you know.
Okay.
But like, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have a short episode this week? Like a really short episode?
A short podcast.
We'll do a 40-minute podcast.
A 40-minute. That's like 5 minutes less.
Yeah.
It's a shorter episode.
Well, yeah, it'll be
be like this episode gets the most listens. We love the time. It's perfect. We'll be like, well, okay.
Like the problem is like lately the biggest issue, like especially when we have like a guest on, it's hard not like to stay within the time frame because like the conversation will slowly build. And it'll get to a point where it'll be like, oh man.
We have like another topic we can build on, but we don't get there.
And it's like, we only have 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Or it's like, we have a minute, guys. End the podcast.
And we're just like, whoa, we have this.
Yeah. Like, I think the thing too is like the time constraint we set up. Cause like, I don't want it to be an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, unless someone wants it to be an hour. I mean.
Well, if one person says it, we're not going to do it. But like, if like, say half or more than half the people that listen start saying like, yeah, longer, maybe we'll consider it.
Maybe we'll consider it. I don't know. I feel like especially when it comes to like,
yeah, but when we're by ourselves, it's kind of hard to build on. Because normally I bring in somebody you don't know that well, or you bring somebody I don't know that well. Yeah, so
it's easier for us to build on.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But, like, other than that, it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember, with next week's guest, you know, I don't know. I think we kind of went over. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think we were close to, but we didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna find out.
You're gonna find out.
Yeah. Gonna
Okay.
find out. Well, not right now. I mean, we'll find out because we already recorded next week's episode.
Yeah.
For those who are
we're that
wondering.
fast on the ball.
Oh yeah, you have to already start looking for someone next week.
Well, yeah.
For you.
Kind of already have.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you messaged the person?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, you should probably get on that.
Yep.
And then meanwhile,
next week's my last week until March break.
Yeah, so you have
my friend's so lucky she's going to Cuba. So she's
yo.
like my week ends early. She's like on Thursday I'm gonna be here for like half the day and then I'm leaving. I'm like, are you serious? You're still gonna come to school? She's like, yeah.
Yo, someone actually did that for my reading week. They went to Cuba.
There's been so many people going to Cuba.
I think she went to Cuba.
Like we had the Christmas break. No one traveled. And then, like, we start school, people are like, I'm going there, I'm going that way.
It's because the trips become cheaper after the holidays. So everyone's like...
So parents are just like, yeah, you're not going to school, you're going this way.
Yeah. I think it's pretty funny, though, how, like, that's even a thing. I was gonna check.
You're gonna check? Or you're gonna check the news?
I was gonna check something, but I forgot already.
Okay.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember what I was going to check.
Okay, well, that's nice.
I think I was going to check Twitter.
To see if Donald Trump uploaded something?
No. It's because I got distracted.
That's literally the fact number one use for Twitter now.
I mean, no, you were...
To see if Trump put something up.
I mean, there's a comedian who does this really great bit about how it's like
State the name, otherwise it's plagiarism.
What's his name? John. He makes the voice of it's like a clip on YouTube I saw the other day. He makes the voice of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to see that movie. It's a really
great movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
Art style is, it's there. Anyway, it's like he makes the voice of Peter Porker, the like pig version of Spider-Man.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
It's John something.
John.
Anyway, people will know.
It's because I just did my my civics thing. I have John Higgs stuck in my head. The premiere.
Anyway, getting back to the point. So he has this great analogy where he's like, okay, so you know how he got into office? Donald Trump, he got into office.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like a horse that's loose in a hospital.
Wait, what?
like it just like, how did he get there? You know, what is a horse doing loose in the hospital? And then one day the horse tells you, and then and every so often you get updated about what the horse is doing in the hospital. He's like, but then he's like, one day you're told that he used the elevator, and you're like, I didn't even know he could do that. That's amazing. And then we start an investigation, and then the horse fires the person running the investigation against them. Like he has the power to do that. Referring to like the whole Russian thing and like how they're investigating and all stuff. But there's so much and I was like, that's a great analogy. It's like a horse in a hospital, like a loose horse in a hospital. How did he get there? And why is
be like he's on the second floor? How did he get on the second floor?
But why would a horse be loose in a hospital to begin with, right?
True.
Right?
It'd be like the person got shot.
No.
On the horse. Horse is just like, I need to take this guy to the hospital.
All right, but it's so interesting how it's like the most bizarre thing, but it's it makes so much sense. Meanwhile, we're I'm up in Canada, don't have to worry about these sorts of things.
I don't know why I was about to tell you search up a bunch of random terrible the worst dad jokes.
The worst dad joke.
The worst dad jokes to say.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get copyright strike.
No, just say where you got it from and you're good.
Nah, I don't want to say where I got it from.
Wow, you lazy.
That's too much work.
You're so lazy.
That is way too much work.
Then again, I'm pretty lazy, so
Yeah. We're all lazy.
Yep.
All right, so I'm on Twitter.
You're on Twitter.
The news. Nothing interesting, really.
I don't know why I just remembered. You know that thing that was that was going around for a little bit, like the Laurel thing, and like people are just like, I hear Yanny.
Oh, that's
so old. I don't know why that popped into my head.
Yeah, that's
like Laurel, and people are just like, I heard Yanny.
Yeah, I know. What is it like? There's this like new thing.
Yeah.
Where like
we're like
I can't remember honestly. I'm
just and like the dress.
I'm so out of it
too. I don't know why these are just popping into my head.
That happened like really long ago.
I know. I don't know why this is popping into my head.
That is like, whoo, that's a throwback.
Yeah, the dress that's well, I see that's blue and black. People are just like, it's gold and what?
Yeah, like there's just like
I don't remember. That's what I didn't see.
There's like a lot of those.
Yeah.
Like the mirror thing.
Oh yeah.
Like, where is it? Like the girls who are sitting on the mirror, and then they look like there's like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
But there's only 2 people because it's like a reflection.
Yeah, it's like if you grab 2 mirrors, you can make it look like it's going infinitely. Like if you notice, like if you go get a haircut. But the
thing is like the angle of the picture doesn't make it look like it's going on infinitely. Yeah. But one of them is a reflection of a mirror. Like it's so confusing. Yeah. Like it throws you off. It's like, wow.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like if you get like a haircut, and you know how like they have like there's some places where you like if you get the barber, and then you have like 3 rows on each side, and they're like aligned. So if you look to the mirror, through the mirror, it just looks infinite. You're just like, whoa,
yeah,
it's amazing.
Well, like did you know like the color of a mirror is green?
What?
Yeah, mirrors are green. Because like in an infinite, when you have 2 mirrors facing each other, you'll see like there's a green hue that comes through on every mirror, and it's like that's the true color of the mirror.
Tints the mirror blue.
No, well yeah, but I mean like that's the like.
I see blue. You lie.
Well, no, like I mean like in a normal mirror because like it's reflecting off its own color.
Now you're reminding me of optics.
It creates green. I can't remember. There's like a whole science thing behind it. I'm not gonna get into that now, right? Yeah. So.
Life.
Oh, actually, I asked a friend of mine today from like somewhere else. This question today. If you could live in any fantasy world, where would you want to live?
Any fantasy world.
Yeah.
Huh.
I guess like fictional would suffice too.
Yeah. Any fictional world. I like anime a lot, so it'd probably be like in an anime world.
An anime world.
Yeah. So like, I don't know which one though.
You don't know which one.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of thinking My Hero Academia, because then I'd probably have superpowers.
Okay.
Be like my power's sucky, and it's just like you excessively sweat. I don't know why.
Excessively sweat.
I don't know.
No, see, like, yeah. Should,
like
Ganjan,
if you have a sucky power.
He's like excessive sweating. It's actually really gross. Yeah. Because like in order to use his power, his hands have to be super sweaty all the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, his power doesn't work.
Yeah, with the nitro bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, see, in my case, someone asked me, and I was like, The Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
Or like Narnia.
Narnia would be cool. Lord of the Rings, way too much lore.
Well, I mean, the Lord of the Rings is just like cool in general. I mean, like I'd be like in one of those little towns, where nothing ever happened.
Just be like in Middle Earth.
Yeah, I'm in Middle Earth, and if I want to go on an adventure, once all the problems are solved, I'm gonna go on an adventure.
Yeah, that's if you get a party on your side.
That's too much work. I'm a solo.
You need protection, man.
I'm a solo guy.
Wow,
you're
like a ranger.
I'm like a ranger. I'm
the
a lone
ranger.
No, it's
Aragorn.
Yeah, straight up Aragorn. No, there's actually like a lot of like.
I don't know what world I'd want to be in.
Like, see, if we were talking anime, I'd probably want to be in Naruto.
Yeah, actually, Naruto sounds awesome.
I just want to be a ninja.
Yeah, exactly.
Just want to be a ninja. Like that's about it, really. I mean, like, and like, I guess My Hero Academia.
Like, if people say
cool.
they want to be like in Dragon Ball, the strongest you'll probably get is like Krillin.
Yeah, so like, I guess like in that case, I'd be like I want to be in Dragon Ball, but I want to be born a Saiyan.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like,
Like,
I want to be born a
otherwise-
Saiyan, because otherwise
Otherwise, this ain't gonna
you
work
have
out.
limitations.
Yeah.
Unlike
See,
Goku,
but, like,
they just keep finding a way to make him
My
stronger.
friend, you know what she said?
What?
Harry Potter.
It's actually not bad.
The cool
Yeah.
world. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
because you have everything.
yeah, right. You have like
there.
magic, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's actually not that bad. Actually, and you're still
Yeah,
like,
but if you say Lord of the Rings, you got magic too.
oh yeah, but here's the thing: the Lord of the Rings isn't in our time,
That's true.
right? And Harry Potter is in our time,
Yeah.
right? So, like, you still have
You
everything.
You still
today
have everything today. You can still be
with
yourself.
yeah, but with magic.
Yeah,
So like that's like
cool. That's
I was like,
Yeah.
alright, that's actually
yeah.
that's like the rationale behind it. I'm like, that's actually super smart.
Like you can be yourself,
exactly.
but be a wizard.
Exactly. I was like, yo, she really dug deep for this
wow,
one.
she really sat down.
Yeah, no, and the thing too is like, she's like, we were like texting each other. She's like, can I call you? She's like, because my answer's kind of long.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I was like, on my way home on the bus.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sure, but like, I'm on the bus.
Yeah.
So then we started talking about it. It was really funny. We talked for like a good hour about what fantasy world we live in and why. Like, it's just me and her have like the most random conversations. And it's like, and when we run out of stuff to say, she'll be like, so, and I'll be like, so what? And then I'll be like, I don't know, ask me like a question, and then we'll just go from there. Or she'll be ask me a question, I'll be like, all right, okay. Like, cause it's so bizarre, like, just the fact that like having to like find stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And it's not like, you know, I have time anyway. Like, I have so little time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So honestly, do you want to do a 40-minute podcast?
Well, I'm not sure anymore.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of something better than like Harry Potter, but I can't.
I don't think there is one. Like,
you get
as
to
far
be
as
yourself and a wizard.
yeah. Right.
And you got all the creatures too.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
So you get like all the griffins,
The dragons, the
dragons.
Sphinx,
Yeah, you get everything you'd get in Lord of the Rings.
trolls, goblins.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You get
there's-
everything.
Exactly, right? So it's like,
Even the ability to fly.
and there's werewolves.
Yeah, that
you got
too.
vampires.
Yeah.
I mean, you got all of it. So it's like,
It's it blew my mind.
it's a really good answer. It's a really good answer to that question. And like, we don't normally think like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's like, I can still be me.
Yeah.
I can still be me. Right?
And be a wizard.
Right? But I was
Like, and
thinking,
you can kind of like be anything you want at the same time, because you could be like a vampire and be a werewolf at the same
well,
time.
see, here's the thing. In my case,
spell for it.
in my case, like, the reason I answered Middle Earth is because, like, honestly, I wouldn't mind, like,
You mean Lord of the Rings?
oh, the Lord of the Rings, yeah, well, Middle Earth, because that's like the place where it's called. But I wouldn't mind having to live like in a society that isn't so advanced.
Yeah,
Because,
that's
like,
stressful work.
Well, I mean, also, like, I'm having to fight day
Actually,
by day
nah.
to stay alive.
Wait, so now that I'm thinking about it, how did Bilbo make a living?
What do you mean?
Like, how did he end up, like...
Oh, he came from a rich family,
Really?
and it's just inherited it. It's like in the first book, in the first couple of chapters of The Hobbit.
Oh, that's...
How he's like, he comes from a rich family and he inherited it. And when he died, Frodo inherited all his stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, Frodo became rich basically overnight when Bilbo just disappeared.
Oh, yeah, because he went to go live in...
Exactly, right? So, like, I was like, that's actually
what's the place
crazy.
called? Oh my gosh, where the elves live. What's it called?
Rivendell?
Yeah, Rivendell.
That place is nice. Like, in the movie, though, they make it look real pretty.
Yeah, they make it look
It's
real
like,
pretty.
oh my goodness, I
It's
want
like,
to
I
go
want to
there.
live... I want to retire and live there.
Yeah, I want to... Yo, Bilbo, is there like a... I'll take like the corner room or like...
Yeah,
like,
you got some room there?
I'm gonna
man?
take a spot like next to your bed or under the bed. Like, man, just like make a spot for me.
Like, imagine waking up to that area.
Yeah, like, see, I was like... And I like how like the hobbits live too.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like, they live in like these like little huts.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want one.
Like, they don't disturb the landscape that much. They just dig a little hole.
It's like a little hole, and it's like, look at that. Look
Yeah.
at this little house.
And then it looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Is it the Shire?
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, J.R.R. Tolkien is like super, super like creative.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in his time.
Yeah.
I
I still like the Harry Potter idea more though.
I know, right? It's actually like,
you got everything.
Oh my
you
God.
got elves, you got goblins, you got trolls, you got everything.
I know, right? Like, it's actually crazy how.
And yet you still have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's like I still have Wi-Fi. What is it like? Another good answer would be like in the Marvel universe,
Oh yeah.
right? Because like,
Yeah, but I don't want my parents to die just for me to have powers.
oh no, it's not like
That's like every superhero.
that's
literally.
not true.
Well, basically every superhero.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of superheroes had their parents. They
Had. Keyword had.
Okay, look. So like, see, like in the case of like, say like,
Like the only superhero that has both his parents would be like, I don't know, actually.
see, like the thing is like, say in the case of like the mutants from X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay, they all have their parents, but their parents abandoned them.
Exactly.
But
Like,
they didn't
you
die.
still lose a member.
Yes,
of
but
your family,
your
though.
parents aren't dead. See, that's what I'm getting at. See,
True.
like you were saying that, so I like my parents die. Like they're not dead in that case. But like in that case, it's like also it's kind of like a gamble. It's like I want to be a mutant,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I have no idea what my special ability will be.
I don't know what
Like,
superhero.
what if
has.
one of my mutant abilities to be invisible and that's it?
Yeah.
Like that's just complete trash.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why
mean,
DC's popping into my head a lot.
the DC universe.
The DC universe. The DC universe is dark.
Yeah, well, it kind of is.
No, it's more dark than Marvel.
Marvel's-
In my personal opinion.
No, it's because the way they make Marvel movies.
Like actually no.
Marvel's
You know
pretty
what gave me that answer? Batman.
Yeah, Batman's pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
great.
pretty dark.
Yeah,
He is called the Dark Knight after all.
I mean, I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Okay.
I mean, like, I guess, I suppose.
well,
I don't actually know. I think we should wrap the episode here.
What time? How far are we?
We have like 2 minutes, like 3 minutes,
Like,
because we're actually gonna do it like 40-minute podcast.
oh, why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
Why not?
Because I said so.
Well, okay, look, I don't want to go on for another 5 minutes. Like, what are we gonna...
About choosing the perfect like world you would want to live in.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know anymore. Like, I still have to edit this, remember?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, and I give you my answer. You said like an anime world or like
No, I don't know. Yeah.
you don't know.
No, I don't know.
You can't decide.
Actually,
Can't decide.
maybe.
I need you to decide.
Just maybe Sword Art, because they have like high tech. Like you can basically play a game with everything we've described.
Okay.
Except you
wait.
just wouldn't be able to do it in real life.
Okay, so you're saying you'd like to live in the future.
In the future.
Okay, in the future where sword art and all that stuff happens.
Yeah, except I don't want to get stuck in Sword Art, because that's just, that's terrifying. I don't want to die.
You'd probably be that guy.
Huh?
You'd probably be that guy.
I'd probably be like the first guy to purchase the game and be like, I'm going in.
No, you'd be that guy who buys the game and like 3 days in, you're like, I didn't get used to this, and just dies.
No, no. See, but Kirito in the anime goes all smart about it.
He leaves the
He
town
leaves
at
the town so that we can go to the next village and just raid it basically by himself. So he gets all the money, all like the special items and stuff from the next village, and like and he gets experience points.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like he went all smart about it.
Oh, I mean, it's survival of the fittest, right? Fight or flight.
Yeah.
He entered fight or flight. He's like, no matter what, I gotta survive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the one to make it. You know, I'm gonna make it after this, and after all of this, I'm gonna go back and almost die again.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally the perspective. So yeah, let's just end it here.
Okay.
Since you answered the question.
Well, this has been Two Latin Brothers. You can follow us on Spotify.
You can follow us on Spotify.
You can follow us on Spotify. You can listen to us anywhere else, really, except for YouTube and SoundCloud.
Yeah, YouTube and SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Maybe one day.
maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I don't know yet.
Not yet.
I don't know yet.
No.
And if we do, I'll just dump like all of them
Yeah.
up in like one consecutive dump.
Oh man.
It'll just be like all of
It'd
them.
be like 3 days later.
No, I'll just like upload
Done.
all of them like in one day, and then I'll upload by week.
Yeah.
But we'd also have to work out like when we'd upload on YouTube, because I think audio would have to come out first, and then I'd upload like the video portion of it like the next day.
Yeah.
So like the episode would go up Friday, and then the video go up Saturday.
Wait, what video?
Like if I were to upload them to YouTube.
Yeah, but you don't have to have a video.
No, I know, but like it would still be a video if it's going on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. It
that's
has to be.
true. That's true.
I can't just upload audio to YouTube.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. So like I'd have to like create the video and all that jazz, and then have it,
Yeah.
and then render and all this other
Okay,
stuff.
we were gonna end it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah. This has been T.L.B.P Brothers. We'll catch you on the next podcast.
Bye.
Bye.